Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, March 28th. Boy, 28th already. How about that? Well, let's look at the NASDAQ market. Interesting, from yesterday's action, we didn't really see strong follow through. Some of the other markets we did. This is very similar to what we saw in the S&P. It implies a sideways move for that market. The difference, if you haven't seen these before, we're looking at daily charts, candle charts. It implies a swing trade. These are trades that last from one day to a few weeks. Now, depending on the trend. But what you're seeing here is a red and green line. Green means buy, red means sell. A dashed line like this means it was something that happened previous. So, and you can go back about 10 years and look at these daily videos and you would see how the red and green lines change and how I commented on certain things that was going on in the market. This difference between the buy and sell level was $1,940 a contract. I'm giving you that just so you have a feel for what the magnitude change is in these markets. Now let's move on. Though let's see what's happening here when it comes to the Dow. The Dow on Friday traded below its sell level. So the difference between that buy and sell level in that market is $2,775 a contract. In the Russell, the difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $1,350 a contract. Between that previous sell and buy level in the Russell was $200 a contract. Again, just to give you a reference for that. And I do look for downward motion in that market. Look at the euro. It means the dollar is stronger against this currency. The difference here between the buy and sell level is $562. It is $562.50 in that market. Further movement lower, yes, but look for a small move on Monday. This kind of move is what you're looking for. That's what we're seeing here in the Swissy. The difference between that sell and buy level is $200 a contract. A little bit higher move here wouldn't be surprising. Look at our friend Mr. Yen. We had a few different opportunities this week, and let's talk about those. The biggest one here between the buy and sell level here, that was $562.50, and the other one that we had between this other buy and sell level in that market was $156.50. So, interesting, something, I want to check something here. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's move on. Oh, here we look for a sideways type move. And our friend the Aussie dollar, this buy to sell level in that market was $440 a contract. The difference between the sell and buy level here in that market was $920 a contract. So interesting setup. This is not super bearish though. Smaller move on Monday would be expected. Over in the British pound, the difference between the buy and sell level in that market was $500 a contract, and I'm looking for further movement, but be careful if you're on the sell side for that market. It could slow down. Same thing here for the Canadian dollar. It's at levels before that were attractive to buyers in the past. So the difference between this buy and sell level and the loonie was $160 a contract. Over in Bitcoin, the difference between the sell and buy level in that market, and again, this is just a reference, is it's $19,100 is the dollar value for that contract. Look for a sideways move on Monday. This is a market that wants to go higher, and so does the 10-year notes. The difference between the sell and buy level here in that market just to give you a feel for that, is $1,125 a contract. I'm looking for an inside day on Monday. I feel the same way about bonds. It may have firmed up a bit. It's not a strong move. The difference between the sell and buy level in that market, $212.50. Well, gold. How about gold? It wants to go higher, but now we're at a potential for a longer term top. The first few days of next week, we'll go over that together, are going to be important here for the gold market. The difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $1,500 a contract. Now, silver, the difference between this buy level and that sell level that you see up here on top is $11,850 a contract. From the sell level down to this buy level, that difference is $1,200 a contract. It also wants to go higher, but the paper's just not there behind it. If the dollar stays strong, then look for lower levels in these precious metals. Copper, I like the weakness. It's not super weak. It implies a sideways move on Monday. The difference between the buy and sell level in that market's $3,750 a contract. Now, crude oil. I think it should go lower. The bias is for a move higher though, so be careful here if you're on the short side. The difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $2,800 a contract. Now let's talk about what's happening in that gas. Not much. It's cheap, but there's a lot of supply out there, and that's what you want to remember. Soybeans traded below its sell level on Friday. The dollar difference in that market, $200 a contract. I do not look for a big day down, though, on Monday. Corn, sideways move is expected. Wheat, the difference here between this buy and that sell level in that market is $350 a contract. A sideways move is expected. There's a lot of wheat out there globally. Well, those are my thoughts for today. It's been a long one today, but I look forward to being with you again on Monday. In the meantime, take care.